Hey guys, so the day you're watching this is February 24th, and you know what that means, right? You better know what that means. That's right, it's the 55th day of the year. Woohoo! We made it! I was looking on Wikipedia to see if there's anything interesting about this day that I could talk about, but then I realized something. February 24th in any given year is more likely to fall on a Wednesday, Friday, or Sunday. I never really thought about how some days of the year are more likely to fall on certain days of the week, but I guess it makes sense, because if you think about it, days of the week follow a 7-day cycle, and days of the year actually follow a 400-year-long cycle because of the weird way that leap years work. You have a leap year that adds an extra day every 4 years unless the year is divisible by 100, but it does actually do it if the year is also divisible by 400, so it's weird. And it just so happens that if you add up all the days in that period, it's also divisible by 7. So every 400 years, the weeks repeat themselves. So what that means is that in a 400-year period, you could figure out how often a certain day of the year falls on a day of the week, and then have a probability for that day of the week following on that day of the year. So that's why on February 24th, it's more likely to fall on a Wednesday, Friday, or Sunday. It's only slightly more likely, but it is more likely. Like today, from your perspective, is a Friday, so we did it. It worked. I find that kind of thing really interesting, actually, how you can figure out what day of the week a certain day in a year was. There's all this math behind it. It's called the Doomsday Formula or the Doomsday Theorem or something like that. John Conway did a lot of work on it, and there's little memory tricks that you can use to easily figure out in just a few seconds what day of the week any day of any year ever was. It's kind of crazy if you can do it, and you can look really smart at parties. I learned how to do it, and it took me 15 seconds to figure it out, but then I didn't practice it or anything. But you totally should. Wikipedia it, and then you'll be able to figure it out pretty easily. You know what though? That is all way too confusing. This whole year measurement and leap year thing. It's just too long of a time scale to really keep track of it. I mean, I'm impressed if you're still watching after that long explanation. You have been watching this video for about 0.0000029 years. Now, if this were a leap year that you're watching this, it would actually be about 0.0000029 years. See, there's no change. By adding an entire day to the year, it doesn't change the amount of the year that you've been watching this video. So that's why I'm saying it's too long of a time scale to really measure things in. We need a better system. We need to measure time on more manageable intervals. So I came up with my own idea, and I think this is going to work pretty well. We can measure time in how long it takes the average person to eat a bagel. I think that's a reasonable amount of time. A normal person, they eat a bagel. Might be a little bit slower for some people, might be a little bit faster for others, but we can figure out an average time that it takes someone to eat a bagel. There you go, that's your time. We'll call it one bagel length. I'm expecting this video to maybe be one bagel length if you're a fast eater, maybe. Maybe a little bit more than a bagel length. I don't know. I don't really know how long it takes to eat a bagel, to be honest. Why don't we go find out? I'm gonna go calculate how long a bagel length is. So starting right now, how long it takes until I can eat a bagel. Now I have to go find a bagel, so I'll be right back. Okay, looks like we don't have any bagels, so yeah, I guess it's gonna take me a while to eat a bagel. I hope I can eat one on a vlog soon, otherwise it's gonna be a long time. That's gonna be a long time for a bagel length. If it takes me a year to eat a bagel, it's gonna be as bad of a measurement as just going by years. So hopefully I eat a bagel sometime soon so that we can figure out how long a bagel length is, but just throwing that out there. Anyway, let me know what your ideas are for good lengths of time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.